Masour Ousmane Dembele, born the 15th of May 1997, is a French professional footballer who plays as a forward or right winger for Ligue 1 club Paris Saint-Germain and the France national team. Considered one of the best players in the world, he is one of 10 players to have won the FIFA World Cup, UEFA Champions League, and Ballon d'Or in their career. Dembele began his professional career at Rennes, where he was named Ligue 1 Young Player of the Year in his sole season with the first team. In 2016, he transferred to German club Borussia Dortmund, winning the DFB Pokal in his debut campaign and scoring in the final. Regarded as one of the most promising young talents in world football, he joined Spanish side Barcelona in 2017 for an initial fee of €105 million, making him at the time the joint second most expensive player in history, alongside Paul Pogba and behind Neymar. Although he did not fully meet the expectations placed on him at the club, Dembele won multiple domestic honors with Barcelona, including 3 La Liga, 2 Copa del Rey, and 2 Supercopa de España titles. Dembele returned to France in 2023, signing with Paris Saint-Germain for a fee of €50.4 million. In the 2024-25 season, he experienced a resurgence in his career, contributing 33 goals and 15 assists in 49 appearances as PSG won a continental treble. He was named Ligue 1 Player of the Year and UEFA Champions League Player of the Season, as well as finishing as the Ligue 1 top scorer. His performances earned him the 2025 Ballon d'Or. After winning 20 caps and scoring 5 goals at youth level, Dembele made his senior international debut for France in 2016. He was a member of the France squad that won the 2018 FIFA World Cup, also featuring at UEFA Euro 2020, the 2022 World Cup, finishing as runners-up, and Euro 2024. Early life and career. Dembele was born in Vernon, Eure, in Normandy. His mother is Mauritanian Senegalese from Wali-Diantong, while his father is Malian. He took his first footballing steps in nearby Évreux, first at ALM Évreux and then at Évreux FC 27 between the ages of 12 and 13. Club career. Rennes Dembele. With Rennes in 2015, Dembele made his senior debut for Rennes' reserve side in the Championnat de France Amateur on the 6th of September 2014, coming on as a 78th-minute substitute for Zana Alay. He effectively set up Alsani Karuma for the second goal of a 2-0 home win over the reserves of Breton rivals Guingamp. On the 9th of November, he scored his first career goal, again coming off the bench, in a game at the Stade de la Piverdière, this time against the reserves of Laval. He totaled 13 goals in 18 games in his first season, including a hat-trick on the 16th of May 2015 in a 6-1 win over Harrowville. On 6 November 2015, Dembele made his professional debut for Rennes' first team in Ligue 1 against Angers, replacing Camille Grosicki for the last 5 minutes of the game. On 22 November, he scored his first Ligue 1 goal for the first team against Bordeaux, opening a 2-2 draw at Roshan Park. On 9 January 2016, Dembele found the net again for Rennes, as they came from 0-2 down to draw 2-2 against regional rivals Lorient at home. On 6 March, he scored his first Ligue 1 hat-trick in a 4-1 victory over Nantes in the Derby Breton. On 18 March, he scored his 10th goal of the season in a 5-2 win against Marseille at the Stade Velodrome. He ended his debut season with 12 goals from 29 matches, after scoring twice in a 3-1 win against Stade Reims on April 2. Rennes sporting director Michael Sylvestre compared Dembele to Cristiano Ronaldo, whom he had seen arrive at Manchester United around the same age. Borussia Dortmund. Dembele training with Borussia Dortmund in 2017. On 12 May 2016, Dembele signed a 5-year contract with German club Borussia Dortmund, effective July. On 14 August, he made his debut in a 2-0 defeat against Bayern Munich in the DFL Super Cup. He scored his first goal for Dortmund on 20 September in a Bundesliga encounter against VfL Wolfsburg, which Dortmund won 5-1 at the Volkswagen Arena. On 22 November, he scored the first Champions League goal of his career as the German club defeated Legia Warsaw 8-4 in a group stage meeting.
On 26 April 2017, in the DFB Pokal semi-final against Bayern Munich, Dembélé assisted Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's 69th minute equalizer and scored the winning goal in the 74th minute, helping Dortmund reach the 2017 DFB Pokal final.
On 27 May, in the decisive match against Eintracht Frankfurt at the Berlin Olympia Stadium, he scored the first goal of a 2-1 victory as Dortmund clinched their first major title in 5 years. Dembélé was subsequently named man of the match. After scoring 6 goals and recording 13 assists during 2017, Dembélé was named to the Bundesliga Team of the Season and awarded the league's Rookie of the Season award. Barcelona. On 25 August 2017, La Liga side Barcelona announced that they had reached an agreement to sign Dembélé for €105 million, plus a reported €40 million add-ons. On 28 August, he had his medical and signed a 5-year contract with his buyout clause set at €400 million. Barcelona had sold Neymar to Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, for €222 million, so the deal meant that Dembélé became the joint second most expensive player, in euros, along with Paul Pogba. Rennes received a reported €20 million from Borussia Dortmund as a result of the sale, and Evro 27 were also due part of the fee. He was handed the number 11 shirt previously worn by Neymar. 2017-2018, first season and domestic double.
Dembélé made his debut on 9 September as a 68th-minute substitute for Gerard Deulofeu in a 5-0 Derby Barcelonais win over Espanyol at the Camp Nou, assisting the final goal by Luis Suarez. In his first league start 8 days later at Getafe, he injured his hamstring and was ruled out for 4 months.
He was given the medical all-clear on 2 January 2018, but a couple weeks later he again injured himself against Real Sociedad and was ruled out for up to 4 weeks. On 14 March 2018, Dembélé scored his first goal for Barcelona, netting the second goal in a 3-0 second-leg win in the Champions League round of 16 against Chelsea.
On 17 April, he scored his first La Liga goal, the opening goal in an eventual 2-2 draw with Celta Vigo. On 9 May, Dembélé scored twice, marking the first brace of his Barcelona career in a 5-1 home victory over Villarreal. Dembélé won both the Copa del Rey and La Liga winners' medals in his first season in Spain, with the 20-year-old scoring 4 goals in 24 appearances across all competitions. 2018-19, Supercopa de España and second La Liga title. Dembélé playing for Barcelona in 2018. On 12 August 2018, Dembélé scored the winning goal against Sevilla in the Supercopa de España in an eventual 2-1 victory to win Barcelona their 13th Supercopa de España title. He opened his La Liga season's goal tally by scoring the only goal of the game against Real Valladolid on 25 August, away at the Estadio José Zorrilla. On 18 September, Dembélé scored his first Champions League goal of the season, helping Barcelona beat PSV 4-0 at the Camp Nou. On 4 November, he inspired Barcelona to a 3-2 comeback away against Rayo Vallecano, scoring the 2-2 equalizer with a half volley in the 87th minute. On 11 December, he scored a remarkable solo goal against Tottenham Hotspur, outpacing many defenders, finishing with a cool left-footed shot past Hugo Lloris. He won the UEFA Champions League Goal of the Week for that goal. After the match, Barcelona manager Ernesto Valverde praised the youngster, saying, "He has made a great goal, within reach of players with his talent." He finished the season with 14 goals, 8 of them in the league, as his club managed to win another La Liga title. 2019-21, recurring injuries. Dembélé injured his left hamstring in the opening match of the 2019-20 La Liga season, a 0-1 defeat against Athletic Bilbao, and was expected to miss 5 weeks. He returned as a halftime substitute in Barcelona's 2-1 home win over Villarreal on 24 September. He scored his first goal of the season in a 4-0 win over Sevilla on 6 October, but was later sent off for dissent. On 27 November, in a Champions League group match against his former club, Borussia Dortmund, Dembélé suffered an injury which led to his substitution after 24 minutes.
It was later confirmed by Barcelona that he would miss the following 10 weeks with a thigh injury. In February 2020, on his return to training, he suffered a serious hamstring tear which ended his season. Dembélé returned to the field for the first time in 10 months as a 70th-minute substitute for Ansu Fati in Barcelona's La Liga fixture against Villarreal on 27 September 2020. He scored his first goal in 380 days in the team's first Champions League fixture of the season against Ferencváros on 20 October.
2021-23, hamstring injury and contract extension. Dembélé suffered a hamstring injury when playing with France national team in the delayed UEFA Euro 2020 in 2021. His injury required surgery and was operated on in Turku, Finland, by surgeon Lasse Lempäinen in late June 2021. Dembélé was also operated on by Lempäinen and Sakari Orava in 2017 and 2020. On 10 May 2022, Dembélé provided 2 assists in a 3-1 home victory over Celta Vigo. It was his 10th and 11th league assists in 2022. He finished the 2021-22 La Liga season as the league's top playmaker with 13 assists. On 14 July 2022, Dembélé extended his contract with Barcelona until 30 June 2024. His release clause was set to €50 million and later raised to €100 million on August 1, 2023. Paris Saint-Germain, 2023-24, first season in Paris and domestic double. On 12 August 2023, Dembélé joined Ligue 1 club Paris Saint-Germain on a contract until June 2028 for a fee of €50 million. $4 million. He was initially assigned the number 23 jersey, but switched to the number 10 following Neymar's departure from the club. On 20 August, Dembélé made his PSG debut, coming on as a substitute in a 1-1 draw away to Toulouse. On 24 September, he got his first goal involvement for PSG, providing the assist for Gonçalo Ramos's first goal in a 4-0 Le Classique win over Marseille. On 24 November, Dembélé scored his first goal for the club in a 5-2 win at home over Monaco. On 10 April 2024, he scored his first Champions League goal with PSG in a 3-2 home defeat against his former club, Barcelona, in the quarter-final first leg. In the second leg 6 days later, he scored PSG's first goal in a 4-1 away victory, helping secure his club's qualification to the semi-finals and taking home the Player of the Match award. At the end of the 2023-24 season, Dembélé won the Ligue 1 title with PSG. He also scored the opening goal in PSG's 2-1 win over Lyon in the 2024 Coupe de France final. 2024-25, continental treble win and individual accolades. Dembélé during a Champions League tie for PSG against Manchester City in January 2025. On 5 January 2025, Dembélé scored a stoppage-time winner as PSG defeated Monaco 1-0 in the 2024 Trophée des Champions. On 22 January, he scored Paris's first goal in a 4-2 comeback victory over Manchester City in the Champions League. On 29 January, he scored a hat-trick in a 4-1 Champions League victory over VfB Stuttgart, his second career hat-trick and first in European competitions, helping PSG qualify to the knockout phase playoffs. 3 days later, Dembélé scored another hat-trick in a 5-2 league win away to Brest, becoming the first PSG player to have scored consecutive hat-tricks in official matches. In the second leg of the Champions League round of 16 on 11 March, Dembélé scored the equalizing goal on aggregate against Liverpool. He scored in the ensuing penalty shootout as PSG advanced to the quarterfinals. On 29 April, he scored PSG's only goal in a 1-0 away win over Arsenal in the Champions League semi-finals first leg. He assisted Achraf Hakimi's goal in the second leg, helping PSG advance to the final with a 2-1 home victory and setting a new record for the most goal contributions by a player at a French club in a single Champions League campaign, with 12. Dembélé ended the season as joint top scorer in Ligue 1 with 21 goals, having helped PSG to their 13th league title. He was also named the Ligue 1 Player of the Year for the first time and was included in the Ligue 1 Team of the Year. On 31 May 2025, Dembélé won the Champions League after PSG beat Inter Milan 5-0 in the final, a match in which he provided 2 assists.
After the final, his statistics for the season were of 33 goals and 15 assists in 49 appearances in all competitions, leading to him being cited as one of the leading candidates for the 2025 Ballon d'Or, which he ultimately won. At the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup, after missing the group stage due to injury, Dembélé scored a goal in a 2-0 win over Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals, and recorded a goal and assist in a 4-0 win over Real Madrid in the semifinals. PSG went on to finish as runners-up, following a 3-0 final defeat to Chelsea. 2025-26 UEFA Super Cup. Consecutive injuries. Dembélé won the UEFA Super Cup with PSG on 13 August 2025, scoring in a 4-3 penalty shootout after a 2-2 draw against Tottenham Hotspur. His stoppage-time assist for Gonçalo Ramos's header and his successful penalty in the shootout were among the contributions that earned him the Player of the Match award.
On 30 August 2025, Dembélé scored his first 2 goals of the season, 2 penalties, in a 6-3 win away to Toulouse. But while on international duty in early September, he suffered a hamstring injury that would keep him out of action for 6 weeks. That same month, he won the 2025 Ballon d'Or. On 22 October 2025, Dembélé returned from injury for PSG, scoring in a 7-2 victory over Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League.
On 4 November, in a match against Bayern Munich, he suffered another injury, this time to the calf, keeping him out of action for several weeks. On 16 December 2025, Dembélé was named the best FIFA Men's Player of the Year. On 8 January 2026, he scored a goal in a 2-2 draw against Marseille in the 2025 Trophée des Champions, an eventual victory on penalties for PSG.
International career. Dembélé after winning the 2018 FIFA World Cup with France. Dembélé was called up to the senior France squad for the first time in August 2016 to face Italy and Belarus in friendlies, after Alexander Lacazette and Nabil Fekir withdrew through injury. He made his debut on 1 September against the former at the Stadio San Nicola, replacing Antoine Griezmann for the final 27 minutes of a 3-1 win. On 13 June 2017, Dembélé scored his first goal for France in a 3-2 friendly victory against England. On 17 May 2018, Dembélé was named in the 23-man French squad for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. On 15 July, he was an unused substitute as France beat Croatia 4-2 in the final. Dembélé was called up to the French squad for the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, where he played all games as France finished the tournament as runner-ups. Dembélé started the final but conceded a penalty in the first half and was substituted in the 41st minute. On 18 November 2023, Dembélé scored a goal in a 14-0 win over Gibraltar during the UEFA Euro 2024 qualifying, which was the largest win in the history of the France national team. At the final tournament in Germany, he was named man of the match in France's quarter-final victory against Portugal. Player profile. Dembélé is a winger who can play on either flank due to his ability to use both feet and to utilize his technical ability, speed, and agility in order to get past opponents or beat defenders in one-on-one situations. Dembélé can also operate as a left or right-sided attacking midfielder in a 4-4-2 or 3-5-2 formation. His clinical finishing and eye for goal also allow him to be deployed in a more offensive role as a striker. Dembélé also has great quality in terms of his shooting ability from distance. Often described as one of the best players in the world, Dembélé has received praise from former team captain Andrés Iniesta for his game-changing qualities. He is well known for his ability to use either foot, a highly skillful player. His dribbling skills and ability to perform elaborate moves allow him to cut through from the left or right wing in order to score or create goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates. The Frenchman is also an excellent crosser of the ball. Moreover, his creativity is exceptional when in possession. Furthermore, his pace and intelligent runs make him a major offensive threat during counterattacks. Personal life. Dembélé is a practicing Muslim. He married a Moroccan woman in a traditional Moroccan ceremony in France in December 2021. They have a daughter, born September 2022. Dembélé's fatherhood has been credited with him settling down, as he was previously one of Barcelona's most fined players due to disciplinary issues. In July 2021, video footage of Dembele along with teammate Antoine Griezmann circulated online, in which he was seen making racial comments against the Japanese technicians in their hotel room. As the technicians appeared to be troubleshooting the room's television, Dembele made comments towards Griezmann in French, stating, "All these ugly faces, just so you can play PES, aren't you ashamed?" Continuing with, "What the fucking language?" before zooming in on one of the technicians' faces while laughing, mentioning, "Are you technologically advanced in your country or not?" Honors Borussia Dortmund DFB Pokal 2016-17, Barcelona Lane, Liga 2017-18, 2018-19, 2020-23, Copa del Rey 2017-18, 2020-21, Supercopa de España 2018-2023, Paris Saint-Germain Ligue 1 2023-24, 2024-25, Coupe de France 2023-2024, 2025 Trophée des Champions 2023-2024, 2025, UEFA Champions League 2024-25, UEFA Super Cup 2025, FIFA Intercontinental Cup, 2025 FIFA Club World Cup runner-up, 2025 France FIFA World Cup, 2018 runner-up, 2022 UEFA Nations League third place, 2024-25, Individual Ballon d'Or 2025, the Best FIFA Men's Player 2025, Globe Soccer Awards Men's Player of the Year Award 2025, League One Young Player of the Year 2015-16, UNFP League One Player of the Month March 2016. January 2025 UEFA Champions League Team of the Season, 2024-25 UEFA Champions League Player of the Season, 2024-25 UEFA Champions League Breakthrough 11, 2016 Bundesliga Rookie of the Season, 2016-17 Bundesliga Team of the Season, 2016-17 VDV Newcomer of the Season, 2016-17 La Liga Top Assist Provider, 2020-22 UNFP League One Team of the Year, 2024-25 League One Top Assist Provider, 2023-24 Shared League One Player of the Year, 2024-25 League One Top Goal Scorer, 2024-25 the Athletic European Men's Team of the Season, 2024-25 FIFA FIFPR World 11 to 2025, IFFHS World's Best Player, 2025, Orders Knight of the Legion of Honor, 2018.